Hey Internet, Greg and Jess here. Today we are going to talk to you about Suicide Squad and Justice League. Before we talk about the movies themselves, we're going to be totally shameless and show you some of the cool collectibles and comics that we have here because, let's be totally honest here, the ratio of people who see these movies versus the ratio of people who actually read the comics, there's a clear gap, and we want to try to narrow that gap a little bit because these movies do look awesome, but they are based on a lot of awesome comics and stuff that we do recommend checking out. And we're not saying that just because we work here. We think they're based on legitimately good stories that you should read. But before we get into the actual comics, let's get into the collectibles, because apparently this small company called Funko, they make the, I've never heard of them before, Pops?
They're not very well known.
No, yeah, I guess they're up and coming. They made some for Suicide Squad. So up first, this is, I believe, your favorite one, Harley Quinn?
It's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
I'll tell you when we
Totally
get to my
buying that
favorite.
one after this video.
I probably am. This is the new Harley Quinn. Let's get a close-up on that.
You can do that for everyone.
She is awesome. She's got so many little details that that are on her costume in the movie. You know, the things that are written on her legs are on there, and then she comes with her awesome bats. And she just looks really, really cool.
The bat says good night. Right?
Yes, the bat says good night.
Last thing they see before they get knocked out.
Mm-hmm.
It's a PG-13 movie. She doesn't kill, she just knocks out. Up next, Katana.
This is my favorite one.
I'll do a close-up. Yeah, she's badass. She's actually in the movie, I believe she's Rick Flag's bodyguard. That's how badass she is. They're surrounded by all these dangerous characters, and she's the one protecting them.
Yeah, I think it's just so cool. I mean, with her soul sword, and then all the little scars on her face, which I wasn't sure they would include in the pop, but they did, and it's just so cool looking. And this is my favorite one.
Yeah, and in the trailer, we do know that her sword is mystical, because there's that brief clip. It's like skulls or something generating from it, so that's really cool. Yeah, and Rick Flag, he's the leader. Rick Flag. He's played by Joel. I believe his last name is Kinnanen. I'm totally butchering the name.
Sure.
Yeah, I was only familiar with the actor through the RoboCop remake, which, to be totally honest, I didn't love. And so I wasn't that big of a fan of the actor, but I watched him in House of Cards. Dude is holding his own with Kevin Spacey, so he's a good actor. He'll be a good leader. Yeah. So,
Who's next?
Yes, Diablo, Pyrokinetic.
He's probably my favorite guy in the comics. And of course, he comes decked out in his tattoos, which are amazing. And
It's hovering over.
doesn't have any fire.
Just so you
but
get the back. Fire not included.
fire not included.
Trailers have revealed
The tattoos stay on; they don't go anywhere after he uses his power.
And then, we'll get to the doors later. Who's this guy? Joker? I don't know who that is.
Sounds familiar to me about.
Yeah.
No, this is the Suicide Squad Joker, who is played by Jared Leto. Right? Is that how you say it? Something like that. And as many people have noted, this is a very different take from the Joker we all know.
Yeah, it's loosely based on Frank Miller and Jim Lee's We'll Start Batman and Robin, and Matt gets a tattoo on his back. I believe he actually has the same tattoo on his back this one, so that's where it came from. And then I know the director and writer, David Ayer, I believe that's how you pronounce it. He actually said Joker was influenced by current crime lords. He would go on Instagram and check out like these drug lords' pictures, and they're all decked out in tattoos, and he drew some inspiration from that. So he's kind of like a modern crime lord.
Yeah.
He's definitely scary looking.
He's covered in his tattoos. He's got his Arkham sweatpants on. He's got his grill. I think my favorite tattoo, though, is all the ha-ha-has, kind of like the nod towards Killing Joke that I really appreciate.
And the grill is, I mean, it's been a theory for a while now, probably because Ben Affleck's Batman has, punched him in the mouth so many times. That makes sense.
It does make sense.
Especially with how brutal Batman is.
It does make sense. And he's got the rocking the one glove look. You want to go?
Sure. Let's go to Deadshot.
Oh yes, there's two Deadshots we have.
This is my favorite. I love Floyd Lawton.
So we have the unmasked and masked versions of Deadshot, and
Will Smith Deadshot, comic book Deadshot.
pretty much.
No, I think he'll be great. Just like Jared Leto, Leto.
Why are we failing at names today? I'm so sorry,
Pronunciation,
guys.
not a big
We're
fan.
failing at names.
But just like Jared, I think he's another talented actor. I know people tend to think of like his comedic roles. He's done a lot of more serious roles, and I think he's
I
capable of.
love it when he does dramatic
Yeah,
stuff.
I
But,
think he'll be good.
you know, it's Suicide Squad. I think there's going to be a lot of humor involved too.
Twisted,
So,
definitely.
yeah,
I'll
I'm very excited to see his take on Deadshot.
Yeah, and in case you don't know Deadshot, he's supposed to be the most accurate mercenary assassin in the DC universe. And fun little tidbit, people say if he never misses, how is Batman still alive? They have an interesting dynamic. Deadshot, subconsciously or consciously now, there's a current limited series, which I haven't caught up on. He pulls his shots against Batman, or at least many times he has, because deep down Batman reminds him of his brother who he accidentally kills. So
That's beautiful, man.
yeah,
That's
it's
beautiful.
nice. There's some really great comics involving the two of them. It's really interesting stuff. Will they explore that in the movie? I hope so. I mean, Will Smith, he's kind of a big name, so maybe they'll bring that in the movie. I don't know. We'll see.
Who knows?
Yeah,
Who
we'll
knows?
see.
I'm still looking forward to it though. Here we have the ferocious Killer Croc, who's looking mighty green.
Now, Killer Croc, his whole deal is he's definitely stronger than an ordinary human. He's more durable as well, so it's very likely he'll be kind of the brute powerhouse in the movie. People like Enchantress and Diablo, they'll bring different strengths, projectiles, other kinds of cool abilities. Katana will be able to outskill everyone, presumably, but Killer Croc, if they need to bust through a wall or just pummel something, I imagine he'll be their go-to guy.
Yeah, I can completely agree with that. He's so cool though. I mean, he's extremely detailed in the face, with all the scales and his furrowed brow. But yeah, he looks pretty killer.
A lot of people, there's misconceptions around Killer Croc because sometimes he's written as a jobber. He's this guy who looks dangerous, and then Batman's like, "Oh hey, Killer Croc, kneecap," and he's down for the count. Happened quite a few times before, I think, but there's quite a few showings where he's really formidable as well. And definitely a scary dude, a force to be reckoned with, and hopefully he's like that in the movie. Oh, Captain Boomerang. He is a jerk.
Yes,
He is
he's
racist,
hilarious.
he is sexist, he is a terrible person.
But he's so funny at the same time.
Yeah, he's the kind of guy you kind of love to hate, and when he gets punched in the face, it makes you happy.
Yeah, and speaking of punch in the face, he comes equipped with a bruise, and I think that's kind of hilarious. And of course, his boomerang. You want to show them a close-up of that?
Yeah, his whole thing is Deadshot is the best assassin. Boomerang's also very dangerous. He's part of the Rogues. He is a Flash villain in the comics. He's a really talented, dangerous guy. He has different kinds of boomerangs, which he throws with incredible accuracy. But we'll see. We'll see. I think there will be a very heated dynamic between him and Deadshot.
Oh yeah.
And just like in Batman Assault on Arkham, the animated movie, if you haven't seen that, go watch it. It's so good. It's so funny. It's written by Heath Corson. He wrote a recent Bizarro comic. It's really, really entertaining. Please do yourself a favor, check that out. Especially if you're wondering, like, how do they fit Joker into this movie with so many characters? They did that in Assault on Arkham. He's one of the bad guys, and it just works really well. It's like 80 minutes that is spent so well. I think it's 80 minutes. I don't know. I'd be shorter. But it's really good. Please.
So we get a question from the audience.
Yes.
Okay.
How many members are in the Suicide Squad?
Over the years, a
Oh
lot.
jeez, yeah,
Like,
that's
a lot. But
I mean, because there's a lot that aren't in the movie.
yeah, there's been several rosters. People have come and gone. Someone who doesn't have a pop, a character named Slipknot, he's an expert with ropes. I imagine he doesn't have a pop for a reason. In the comics, there's been different incarnations of how Amanda Waller, she's the head of this program. how she keeps them in line. Sometimes it's an explosive belt, neck,
Yeah,
implant.
The collars.
Originally it was like a bracelet though. And Captain Boomerang, being the jerk that he is, was curious about whether or not it would really blow off an arm. And he told Slipknot, he's like, no, they're rubbish, or whatever he said. So Slipknot's like, cool, I'm out. He leaves, arm goes. I imagine he'll be used in a similar manner in the movie, because we don't see too much of him in advertising. But yeah, there's been dozens of members. I mean, Black Manta's a recent one. Deathstroke has even been a recent one. Although he turned to get 7 new
There
Suicide
was
Squad.
those twins. Limelight, I want to say?
Yes.
Yeah,
There
there was
have been a
twins.
lot. Tattooed Man has been connected to them. I'm not sure if he's been part of it. He was in the Titans comic with Deathstroke formed his own team. Tattooed Man's awesome. I'm hoping he's in it. So that's it for the pops. And then 2 more Funko products. Dorbs.
We
they're
just got these in, these new Doors. We have Harley Quinn and Deadshot right now. In the series, it looks like there's also Joker and Enchantress. Haven't gotten them yet, but we probably will soon.
Yeah, these, obviously they're called Dorbs because they're adorable. I mean, if you love a character, these are guaranteed to make you smile. I love Deadshot. I am tempted to buy this.
I mean, she's literally Daddy's little monster here. Like, she's a little monster.
Like, this is the first time I'm seeing this. I actually think it's really cool.
Yeah.
It's really cute. I can imagine putting that on my desk. Anyway, not the infomercial. Actually,
show that?
there's more. Sure. So this is Harley Quinn. It's played by Margot Robbie. Looks like she's doing an awesome job based on very little we've seen.
Yes.
Definitely looks like one of the standout characters. And we have more relevant action figures that we think are really cool. Killer Croc, he's on the team. Not sure if you grew up watching Batman the animated series or if you recently watched it, but there's an animated line of figures from DC Collectibles, and here's Killer Croc.
We actually have
Back with
most
that
of them.
family. Yeah, we do. They're behind us.
Yeah, they're all in the bottom row here, and I actually showed them off. If you want to see a better look at them, in the first Facebook Live video we did for the tour, towards the end of it, I did show all of the animated series ones. So if you want to see which other ones we have, go check out that video.
And in case you don't feel like scrolling, we'll provide that link in the comments as well. So who do you have?
I have Deadshot.
I have that figure at home.
Do you have this one?
Yeah. I have him posed with my Deadshot Funko with the mask, and then I also have a pre-52 little Eagle Moss collectible Deadshot, something like that. So I have the 3 of them together.
He's pretty cool.
New 52 design.
Yes. Yeah. Do you want to show them a close-up of that guy?
Absolutely. Apparently he tried to shoot his way out Toy Story style. I don't know. And then on the back, you can see 2 other members of the Suicide Squad. Captain Boomerang and Harley Quinn. And these are, again, New 52 designs. Oh, and speaking of New 52, if you're not reading DC Rebirth, give it a shot. It's really good so far. It's like really good.
Like, really, really good.
Yeah, no, I'm being completely sincere. I'm really enjoying it. Check it out. Yeah.
Anyway, moving on, we have another animated series figure of the Joker. And he's pretty cool. He comes with actually quite a bit of accessories. He has a cool necklace. He's got a bunch of different hands here. Can you see what else he's got?
No, I cannot.
He's got stuff.
Mark Hamill's
okay?
voice is not included.
No.
Unless it's in your head. I mean, when you look at this, you probably hear Mark Hamill's voice in your head. Joker laughing or something. It's on the back, a little bit of nostalgia. So we have a few more Jokers.
We actually have a couple of Jokers. Wow. This is the Multiverse Endgame Joker. And I actually showed him off in the...
Yes, he was one of your favorites.
Yeah, and it's mainly because of the peeled off little face. I think it's just adorable. Anyway, you want to show me closer to that?
Yeah. It's based on Greg Capullo's work. I'll turn to the side. You can see an example of his artwork there. Very, very talented artist. Here's some other action figures that are in this line. Bill Batman's awesome suit.
Okay, and we have one last Joker to show you guys.
So much Joker.
This is the super villains line from DC Collectibles, and this is the Joker. It comes with any accessories, but I
Scary grin.
but that's enough, really. But anyway, you guys want to show me closer to that? Also, there's 2 other figures in that series.
And on the back, Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy. And word is there may be a female-led spin-off movie eventually. Harley Quinn, Birds of Prey,
That would be
maybe
amazing.
Gotham City Sirens. I don't know. That would be really
That would be amazing. Keeping
see.
my fingers crossed on that one. Another one from the
Harley Quinn.
Supervillains DC Collectibles series is Harley Quinn. And she comes with her roller skates, a mallet, and a handgun. So, because you know how the girl likes violence, so she's got all the accessories to cause all kinds of havoc.
Downside of working here is your whole paycheck just goes right
God.
back into the store.
God.
I have to, I go from back there downstairs and I encounter like 80 things I want to buy. And every time I tell myself, no, I'm going to save some money. And then
No, don't
doesn't
lie
happen.
to yourself.
Then there's another Harley Quinn.
We have one more Harley Quinn, and this is from the animated series as well.
This is where she made her debut.
Yeah, she comes with her like signature pistol, right, with the cork in there, and then she comes with a fish.
Joker fish.
Because why not?
Some more nostalgia for you.
But yeah, that's probably one of my favorite Harley Quinns. I love the classic Harley Quinn.
Yeah, it's really cool. So we have a little more to shamelessly promote. Some new DC characters have pops.
Yeah.
Supergirl, she's getting more and more popular now thanks to her.
She's super.
I was gonna say thanks to her show on the network, but now it's moved to CW and Superman was cast. And so yeah, a Supergirl pop.
Supergirl?
I'm sure that's pretty exciting for a lot of people out there. And may I just say, like, if the show is not for you, that's fine, but there are a lot of people out there who love it. And if it gets someone into the comics, if it gives them inspiration, that's awesome. Good for them. Yeah, that's all. That's all. Just be nice.
We've got Cyborg here, and he's become very popular since the Batman vs Superman
Yeah.
movie where
And
they
he made a
show.
cinematic debut.
Yeah, I mean they didn't show him for very long, but didn't need that long to make an impact like
Yeah.
that.
And this is his classic look. Classic Cyborg. He will probably look a little different in the movie. A little less skin, I imagine. Maybe not wearing silver undies with the way it looks there. We'll probably be more decked out from. There were a lot of reports today. Press got to attend. They got to attend the set of Justice League over in London.
What?
And yeah, the embargo lifted this morning. I was reading
I've
about
been
that
at
all
work all
morning.
day. I haven't heard any of this.
Yeah, the whole bus ride in, I was just reading it, and yeah. So one of the things is, I believe his name is Ray Fisher, the actor who plays the Cyborg. They saw like everyone in costume, but with him, he's wearing a tight suit that's because it'll be CGI enhanced later with the red light and everything. But they said they saw designs and it looks cool, and I guess he's like fully decked out in like battle mode, like he can
Really?
gain extra arms, and obviously you can turn his hand into a gun like in the comics. But yeah, that should be exciting, especially because it sounds like he's gonna have a good dynamic with Flash. They're the two younger ones. They're gonna add some more levity. In case you were one of the people who didn't enjoy BVS, Batman v Superman, as much as you hoped because it was a little too dark for your taste, it really sounds like the movie is going for a lighter tone. Because they wanted to get these characters here in this position. And now that they're finally joining forces, they can kind of celebrate who they are now that they're closer to the
I'm so excited to see all these characters together.
The whole time I was reading the set reports, I had this goofy grin on my face. Like I'm on the bus, everyone's miserable on the bus. I mean, it's New Jersey Transit, it's not fun. Going through this hall is boring. But I'm just sitting there like, it's basically my commute this morning. It's silly how excited
I can't wait to read all about it when
Yeah.
I get out of work.
And then there's three more. Firestorm, if you're watching Legends of Tomorrow or The Flash or Arrow, you likely know him. And this is obviously the comic book design. Very cool. Let's do a close-up of that for you. And then who else do we have?
We have
Black
Black
Manta.
Manta.
Yes. An Aquaman villain. This dude's awesome. You likely love him if you watched Young Justice or if you've read Aquaman comics before. He's a very cool, very deadly villain. I'm not sure if I don't think they've confirmed whether or not he'll be in the cinematic universe, but it seems tough to believe they wouldn't have him.
Yeah.
Such a strong history of Aquaman. Seems like an obvious choice. And then there's one more.
Power Girl.
Our coffee is worn off.
No, I really
So,
like
yeah.
Power Girl. Have you ever read her series with Harley Quinn?
With Harley Quinn?
Yeah.
Oh, the recent one. With,
Yeah.
who's writing that? They write the new 52 Harley Quinn run as well. Yeah, Jimmy Palmiotti and Amanda Conner, I believe they're writing.
I believe that's correct.
Yeah, it seems like a really fun team up.
Yeah, it is. It's really funny. Very weird.
Much merch.
Look at this.
Oh, and by the way, there are comics.
Oh yeah.
All these things are based on
Because
comics.
we don't have enough stuff here.
Yeah. So, if you're gonna do anything to prepare for Suicide Squad, please read the classic run. Get the first volume, read it. Hopefully, it'll hook you. There's 2 more volumes. There's 2 more trades. So yeah, let me give you a close up of this so you know what you're looking for. We have plenty in store. I'm not sure about online, but yeah, definitely check it out. I think this even includes, the Secret Origins issue. That is the origin of the Suicide Squad as well as Rick Flag's father. But yeah, it's awesome. I mean, hopefully I'm not going to give away any spoilers here, but just a quick glimpse. And then the second volume does have Batman encountering the team very briefly, as well as Amanda Waller. So please, again, the classic run. Read it. Read it. Then there's also the new 52 run,
You guys should definitely check out this one as
new
well.
roster.
Yeah, I think from what I've seen from the trailer, it seems like they're
definitely
going with a
pulling
lot of
inspiration.
stories from the new 52, which is great. So
Seems
if you
like
want to, yeah. So if you want to pick it up and read it and find out maybe a little more about the characters that of course you know about Harley Quinn, of course you know about Joker, but if you want to learn more about Diablo or Boomerang or I'm knocking stuff over. We have too much stuff here. Come by it.
So
But yeah,
I'll give
it's
you a
a-
close up of this.
It's a very exciting storyline.
I flip through it for you so you can get a little sample. That shot front and say, "Oh, Black Spider! I forgot he's in this." I hope he appears in the cinematic universe. That'd be awesome. King Shark is in there. If you watch The Flash, which you should, by the way, because it's awesome, he's in this as well. So I won't keep going just to avoid spoilers. And then there was another new Suicide Squad, literally titled New Suicide Squad. In this case, as you can see on the cover, Deathstroke and Black Manta are in there. A few other new faces, like Joker's daughter. Roster switched up. Very cool having Black Manta on the team. Oh yeah, and then the roster totally changes. So it's pretty obvious that the roster undergoes a lot of changes over the years. This one's very action-packed. So yeah, there's that. And then in August, which happens to coincide with the movie's release, there's going to be a new Suicide Squad run. I believe it's written by Rob Williams with art by this guy you've probably never heard of before, a guy named Jim Lee. I think he's done a few comics over the years, 1 or 2. Seems like an okay artist. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, that's coming out in August. That's part of the Rebirth. Definitely check it out. So yeah, that's a lot of what we have. If you want to come prepare for Suicide Squad or celebrate it. So what are your overall thoughts on the movie?
Oh, I'm so looking forward to this movie. I was actually looking forward to this movie more than PBS. I'm sorry to say that, but I'm so excited to see Harley Quinn, and it looks like they're going to be diving into her origin story, and then Katana, and then Enchantress, and all these great characters. I'm so excited to see Diablo and see his power in live-action film. Oh gosh, I could go on and on, but I'm just so excited.
Yeah, it seems really cool. I mean, I know the character designs were polarizing at first, but it seems like there's a reason they look like that. A lot of thought was put into creating I guess you could say, modern version of these characters. Whether or not you like the designs, I don't think that'll be enough to counteract how strong the writing, directing, and performances will be.
As long as they capture the essence of the character, I will be content.
Absolutely.
But yeah, those are my thoughts. What about you?
Yeah, no, I think we're on the same page. I'm really looking forward to it. I think David Ayer is a very talented writer and director. I think this kind of movie's perfect for him. Kind of, a group of darker, some morally gray characters. I think it's going to be really fun, really exciting, and hopefully really emotional as well. Because a movie like this, you got to get some emotional connection to these characters. You got to care about them, other than thinking they're doing these cool badass things.
I think they're going to accomplish that. I think there's going to be a lot of laughs and some tears and some intense moments where you're scared for them. I mean, anything could happen. I mean, in the Suicide Squad comics, members are coming in and out all the time. Some of them leaving for pretty tragic reasons. So literally anything could happen, and I'm just so looking forward to it.
Yeah. So once again, if you're just tuning in, read the classic run. Please, read this one. Give it a shot. We obviously have a lot of action figures and collectibles for you to celebrate these characters. We have way more DC stuff throughout the store as well. There's like 3 rows of statues over there.
Oh, yeah.
Which, again, talking about working here, every time I walk past there, there's like 2 or 3 Batman ones, and 2 or 3 Superman ones. And there's a really cool Joker, Harley Quinn statue that's based on Alex Ross's work.
Oh, it's a beautiful piece.
Yeah, so there's a lot of really cool Suicide Squad related stuff. And once again, new information today about the Justice League. It seems like now that they have all these characters connected, they're going for a tone that goes for kind of bigger and more out there, so they'll have a little more fun. The other one, obviously based on The Dark Knight Returns, which is very dark, so they tried to duplicate that tone. Wasn't for everyone. This one, it seems like, has the potential to please everyone. Sounds like even people who were not fans of Batman v Superman, who attended the 7 Monday, they walked away enjoying it. Cautiously optimistic, I think is what one reporter said.
But optimistic, so that's
the key word. But let's chop up that quote and just say he left optimistic.
Yeah, let's just get rid of the cautious.
So yeah, I think we've babbled long enough about the movies and all that we have to offer here for them. There's obviously new comics each and every day. On Wednesday, there's plenty of series where these characters appear. They're worth checking out. And once again, DC, they just started DC Rebirth, and it's legitimately awesome. Not saying that because I work here and my job depends on you guys buying comics. It's good. If I didn't like it, I would just be like, oh yeah, DC Rebirth also started. Check it out. But no, it's really good. Please, check it out. Any final thoughts?
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed us showing off all these products and talking about the upcoming Suicide Squad movie and talking about the brand news, the brand new news of Justice League, which I am excited for. Also talking about the comics. If you guys enjoyed it, let us know. Give us ideas of what you would like us to see us do next. So that's it for me.
That's it for me as well. Thank you very much for watching. And again, we are very open to hearing your feedback. This is only our 3rd Facebook Live video. We're looking to make more. So let us know what you think and what you'd like to hear. Thanks for watching.
Thank you for watching.